Hello everybody and welcome back to ETS Reacts, and today we're back with Nippon Sangoku Episode 5, The Borderland General Corps Marches Out. Last episode we started off seeing Auditor Misumi in his new role as Auditor of the Borderlands and how he's taking no crap from anybody and creating this equal system between the governors and the common people. And then we got into the overthrow of Seii with Wajima and the fact that Yamato doesn't have the correct information about Seii because Wajima overthrew the current government or old government of Seii 9 years before that meeting with Taria and the emperor and all that stuff. So they had bad information because Wajima has been making all these improvements to the military, the common people farming, all this stuff 9 years before Mizumi came up with it and was doing it. So to me, I think Yamato is going to start marching into Seii, and they're going to get crushed without this Ryuumon or Misumi coming up with a brilliant mastermind strategy here. So I'm really interested to see this episode, us diving into this battle, and I ultimately think Wajima and Misumi and Ryuumon will come together and try to overthrow the Yamato government to unite Japan as the three of them. So let's not wait anymore, and let's get it. Boom. So yeah, year 51, and this really threw me off last episode because I thought it was current time, like she just overthrew them. No, this was 9 years earlier than. Ooh, bang bang. Ooh, so these guys are obviously going to be the main players in fighting Yamato. Bang bang. Dread Dude and Wajima. My favorite was she knows how to work the people well in like the army. I think the acting with the fake crying that she had last episode, and then as well as like, we fight for you, like we don't fight for money, land, all this other stuff. I'm like, that's all the common people want. They want more money, more land, all more and more food. Like that's everything they want. And I also kind of felt bad for the previous emperor of Seii because it's not like he was a bad guy. He just thought he was doing what was best for his nation, and these other people thought the opposite, and he got his head chopped off for it. Villains are running rampant, or what? More people trying to apply for the Ryuumon test, or he's like, I'm not a civilian. So he's 9 years late to bringing crucial information to them, right? Because I was saying in the intro of they had no information. Their information was so out of date because they thought that they were a crumbling nation. Well, for the last 9 years, Wajima's been building them up to secretly attack them. Here you go, he's gonna report it. I'm so lost then. 1 month ago. Are we in year 60? Are we not in year 60 currently? And it said year 51. Are we not? I'm lost in the sauce. Let's go. I can't wait for this fight to start breaking out. Nice. I wonder if this is like still a flashback to year 51 where now they're like prepping and they don't actually invade, but they wait 9 years and now they're weak. I'm like, I don't know. Trying to understand this time frame. And yeah, you just knew this guy was gonna oppose it because he can't let Ryuumon get all the credit here. He's like, no, 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 no. Oh, he makes the mouth is disgusting. Now you must not approve Ryuumon's forces because I want all the credit. Like, he thinks it's misinformation because he's like, there's no way they could cut unemployment by half in just 1 month and all this stuff. He's like, they're clearly just trying to bait us. No, they are, because they're getting a monthly stipend of 1 yen or 100 yen. Ignorance. This is just total ignorance and belief that you are so much better than somebody else, and when you think you're so superior, the easier it is to cut something out from underneath of you, and you go whoop straight down. But I honestly thought this guy was smarter than this. He seemed like a logical person that never trusted anybody. So why is he so blindly full of himself? I guess he's always kind of been blindly full of himself, but this guy is so gross. He's like snotting everywhere. Why you take a majesty? This guy. He's trying to work every angle. And then he's pressuring the Majesty to not make a educated decision. Forcing him. And then the Emperor has no brains, so he can't make any decision for himself. Delay was what? I'm sure. And he just doesn't even say anything because he's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth trying to degrade myself to come down to his level. Like, is it gonna be like some guy's head on a plate? It would be hilarious if that was the case. Oh no, it's the little kid from the intro. I thought it was gonna be I thought that little kid was like the Emperor's son, who was like Taria's grandson, and they were like gonna raise this kid up to like be the next emperor, and he was gonna be like Taria's little puppet. Error. Wait, what? Is this correct then? Was I correct? Somebody request audience with his... Is it his son? Oh. It is his son. I thought it was his grandkid, but it's his son, so... Nope. Nope. It's that Nago guy, where we know that's the bang bang, which do not let him defect. Oh, bad idea. No, it's bad news. The old man can't be this dumb. So what is his play here? Like, he can't be this dumb, Taria. He has to have some sort of play here. Does he want them to assassinate the Emperor? Like, does he want that to happen? That's kind of what I think he wants to happen here. He's like, I just want them to assassinate this puppet head. No way, the kid does it too. It's in the DNA. It's just in the DNA to give a good whoop. This is all mastermind strategic Wajima. And he probably liked being flogged if Wajima was the one doing it. It just seems like this is what Taria wanted the whole time. He wanted Ryuumon to come in here, talk about invading, and then being like sending his kid in right afterwards and being like, "Ha, look how embarrassing they are with Nago coming in and trying to defect." And it just shows you how much Wajima has united Seii, because before there probably were little people like this who would leak little information out to Yamato that was actually factual, and now that she's united the country, now the same people might believe in Wajima now, and they give out wrong information that was previously reliable. They're both fucking icky. You think Misumi is just gonna go against this whole plan that they have? He's gonna say this stinks of corruption. No. Are you gonna speak up, Ryuumon? Damn, that kid, he's a smart little boy. He's just like his dad. He's got the DNA in there of, I'm gonna play this innocent little boy, look at me, and then someone someone comes up against what he said. Yep. Oh, he's a masochist, especially if Wajima was doing the flogging. He'd love every second of it. Nice. The boxes, they just signify that they cut up the Sei's commander-in-chief and put him in that box. Like, is this a normal thing that happened during that time frame? Because it happened to Saki, too. Ah. Whoa, so they cut up Wajima's father into a box and delivered it back to Seii. God, everyone's snotting out their nose. Everyone here is very uncivilized. Go with the freaking rational one. Alright, kid. It's just hilarious how everyone wants to point out that this poor man's a baldy, and then you have the kid who's just identical to Daria, his dad. Baldy? How will it become way more difficult by adding one person? I don't get Taria's play here, because his only play here is to let this guy in, let him go bang bang to Your Majesty, the Emperor, and then all of a sudden you have that guy arrested, killed, but then Taria takes his place, and this is always what he wanted. Well, he's obviously gonna go with Taria. This guy was never fit to be Emperor. Anyway. Army. I wonder what sort of dirty information this guy has on the Emperor. Or he's just always been the Emperor because of Taria. So, my theory is they're going to send 30,000 soldiers to wherever this Bang Bang guy is, and the Borderland Corps are going to march out to the actual point that Ryuumon wants to, and it's just going to be the actual Yamato army versus the corrupt Yamato army. Like, they're not gonna fight each other. So, does that mean my plan went out the window there? Because the Majesty did give him a command to send 5,000 soldiers. So, could he manipulate that and say, hey, I'm sending 5,000 soldiers with that 30,000, and then I'm going to take the rest of my people, including myself, up to the other area where I believe that we should go? Because there's going to be, that is the trap, right? To lure their army to wherever this Bang Bang guy is, and then Wajima and the rest of the forces are going to go down that alley where Ryuumon said that they should go to. I don't understand Tarya's play here. Why does he want Yamato? Oh my god, this little kid. This little kid is so savage. Oh my god. He literally leaves by going, what? What's the word, Japanese word here? Hage. Run off. I just really want to understand Tarya's motives. Oh my gosh. I can tell he's your child. Well, I hope he dies. Are we finally going to get an explanation of... Let's see here. So this is Ryuumon's self-injury. Yep. An alienation stratagem from enemies within. It's like you can't win. You got enemies from within and the outside. Like, what the hell are we going to do? He was like, oh, so I was right? No, I'm just a strategist. I know what they were going to go with. Yeah, it's fucking horrible. But he wants to seize his command. So is he basically saying that Tarya is trying to lead Ryuumon out to the slaughter, basically? He's sending 30,000 people plus Ryuumon to the slaughter, and he still thinks that, oh, I can sacrifice this 30,000 soldiers plus Ryuumon, get him out of the way, and then still win the war. That's Tarya's strategy. Let's go. Oh, the rookies will step up. I have no doubts in that. Dreaming about his mom, probably. Misumi dreaming about strategies. See, did that go back and say year 60? This is where I get hella confused. Ready? Yamato year 60 spring. Someone wanna let me know what's up here? Or does no one know what's up? Huh? Oh, Misumi's gonna be pissed. Oh, I didn't realize it also. I mean, obviously, it would screw up his whole farmer-soldier policy, too, because they wouldn't have enough soldiers to keep doing this soldier-farmer policy if they sacrificed 30,000 soldiers. Yes, because this is a well-thought-of plan by Ryuumon's side, which gives him more credit within the higher-up system of Yamato, so he wants the policy to go up in smoke, yes. No, he cares about saving his own butt as emperor. Sune's just like, God, I have to go through this every day with Mizumi. He just rages and I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm gonna say my mind to this guy. I will admonish Borderland General Ryuumon before the council. Here, drink your tea before you go. He's so pissed. Damn, throwing our own words back at us. Judge matters by merit, judge action. Oh, judge matters by merit, judge action by its timing. I'm so smart. That's hilarious. You are something, Suna. You did a good job. Alright, we're getting together. We're strategizing. Here in Kanazawa, in where we rendezvous with the Nago. So this is where this Bang Bang guy is hanging out in. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so it has old architecture, which is way better than modern architecture, which is crazy to think about. And so if they already have the modern architecture, which is a fortress, they're screwed because they're probably open ducks. Yeah, so they have nowhere to go because the river's behind them, and then they're basically blocked in. They're surrounded by natural elements. Fastest flowing rivers, so there's no way to cross other than the bridge. What's the 10% probability? Why? That's just what happens in war. Like, that's what happens in war. If you send your kid out there, there's a probability he dies. He's like, what? We're staying behind? I want to go on the front line and fight. Alright, so really that wasn't Ryuumon's being super intelligent. This is all Kaku. Sune's about to crash out and grab his sword and say, take me or don't, or I'll cut your kneecaps off again. Huh, traitor? Are they though? We don't have full information, that's for sure. Actually, he's going with my idea. Let's team up with her, and if they really want to unite Japan, let's unite it together and get rid of this fatso. Oh man, but this guy is also kind of betraying his own government right now, saying to overthrow it, which, I mean, I think is the correct stance, but it's also a crazy thing to step forward and say, because what if Ryuumon's like, oh, chop his head off, he's a traitor. And this is also just information that we've heard trickle in from other country. Like, none of our information from Seii has been reliable thus far. So it's like, how can you truly trust the information? They're like, Kaku's hilarious.
何がおもろいねん。
いやだって見事に洗脳されてるやん思ってつい。
あ、
カク、何か意見が？
はい。ほんなら森山騎失礼にお聞きします。香水輪島の人愛とは？
それは
That she's really pretty and she hands out food to the common people.
困窮した民に買いを配り、行政によって
That's how she's convinced all the commoners.
すなわち人愛やろ。
やけどかゆに使用された米は民が征夷旧政権に過払いしてきた伝送、つまり民の税。過払い分の税であれば民の
Yes.
輪島は民にはそれを一切伝えず、さも自分がかゆを与えたかのように振る舞った。ほんで請求すぎる行政改革を行い、巧みな演説によって
Yeah.
暮らしではなく戦争の道へと民を誘ったの。これすなわち真の人愛にあらず。
いや、
まさに
See, I was like this. She was putting on a whole act, and she does a great job with it. Of the crying in front of people, you know, the overtaxing. But that's not her fault that the old government had taken too much tax away from the people, robbed the common people, and she gave it back. Like, she was giving it back, and sure, did she make it to her advantage? Yes, but she did lead them down this war path. But you have also forced, like, the Taryas have forced her hand to do so, basically.
福井にいる征夷派の民を保護し、征夷建国の起因となった大和を討伐
So is this guy
すなわち大義
a spy? He's sweating so much now because he's like, am my head gonna be chopped off?
大義名分を掲げ始めたのは輪島王河が総帥になってから。つまりこう考えることもでき
Hold on, let's go back and understand this more.
征夷建国の起因となった大和を討伐する。これすなわち大義。
I feel like this guy's a spy or like he's originally from Seii. Like, why are you so devoted to her? It's weird. It's weirdly devoted.
掲げ始めたのは輪島王河が総帥になってから。つまりこう考えることもできます。大義名分があるから大和を討つんやな。
Yeah, she's conquering it for the reasons that she stated, but she said she wasn't, but she is.
大和を討ちたい真の目的があるから
Her true motive. Yeah.
真の目的。亡き父の報復ってとこか。
Mm. Yeah, probably.
いつの時代も美名の下で戦争を始めます。復讐
But in reality, it's driven by revenge.
天下に巻き込む
Yeah.
天下太平ではなく大和討伐のみを望む
She wants them revenge for cutting her dad up and delivering him in a box.
王河など高潔ぶった愚かな独裁者に過ぎません。天下の器にあらず。
なんでそこまで言い切れる。
私
I have good instincts. Oh man, and he's a traitor.
おっと
Oh, I mean, it's a great drawing by this guy. I mean, she is a good-looking girl, but I mean, this is is this the secret officer's report? He's like, oh,
ちゃ
oh.
いますの。島総帥ごっつタイプやわ。それにええ人さ。
Commander Wajima's totally my type too, and she seems nice. Maybe I'll defect to Tay. Oh, that's hilarious.
私たち辺境将軍隊は繁栄のために視力を尽くしてきたわけちゃいます。天下太平という大いなる義のためであります。そんなことも分からず辺境将軍隊に属してたとは。少子千万。
So is this guy gonna get the chopping block or what?
ここに
軍法に照らせば彼の罪は？
申し上げます。森山騎失礼は表情の場で賊民の半身を煽り、士気を乱しました。軍法に照らせば3年の流罪が妥当かと。
森山に同調した問題についてはどうや？
A nice slap on the wrist.
責任は賊員をそそのかした森山騎失礼にあります。主張したものについては不問に付すべきかと。
よし。では森山を流罪とし。
Oh, I love it. It's just for everybody. I'm still with pairing up with her if she really wants to unite Japan, though.
目下戦が差し迫っておる。今後府にて妄言を吐く者は軍法にのっとり断罪する。
I wish Misumi would speak up here and talk about the idea of leaving them behind, because I don't want to be left behind.
いよいよですね。
I don't want to be left behind. Don't leave us behind!
加賀に3万の常備兵を輸送してはい終わり。じゃけど平電機の息子の存在や長尾ムートンの偽装投稿の可能性など 憂いは大いにねちゃんさん表情での様子を見る限りわしら留守組にも何かしらの役割があると見てええでしょう。
Mhm.
役割とはそれは分かりません。分からへんのか。腑に落ちないことがいくつかあるんです。
Yeah, there's a lot of things that don't add up.
留守組に現状を共有させたこと。ご存知の通り。
They always try to zoom in on this guy's bald head. I feel so bad for the man. I think it's really about weeding out who's truly in for Yamato and is here for the correct reasons and who isn't. Just like how they got rid of that guy, they made an example of it and said, are you here to do the correct things, or are you going to be a corrupt Daria or a corrupt Seii person? Like, freaking figure it out.
まず表情を開き、留守組に現状を共有させたこと。兵を動かすことができるのは帝の消直を賜った龍門辺境将軍だけです。
But he didn't get imperial order.
安易に現状を共有すれば不安と混乱を誘発させるだけ。つまり何かしらの意図があると。先発隊としてすぐ
Right Lieutenant General and Left Lieutenant General what?
中将長峰左中将を平の息子と共に出
Are sent ahead with as the advanced party.
あれは森山騎失礼か。あれがなんや
Why are they taking him with?
はい。ルケーチは福井越前の太田です。前ガニが絶品であることは言うまでもなく。
He always has these like weird facts that he knows with him. He's like, oh, their crab is delicious. Why are they and there's a purpose that they're exiling him to that place. And I wonder if this photo of her was like all a plant, right? Of they planted this information, or they came up together. This guy got exiled because he loved Wajima so much, and maybe there was a spy in there, and they know that now this guy's been exiled to this area. So then Seii people will come in and try to get this guy and be like, oh, you love our commander dictator? Well, now she shows up, tells you, guess what? Now we have a spy on the inside of Seii, and we're throwing the same strategy back in their face. That has to be what it is, right? Their crab's delicious. It's so good. You're moving way too fast for me, Misumi. Goes without saying, Essen crab is delicious. It's known for its connection to Oda Nagama, the warlord, implemented soldiers, farmer separation, Nagama statue, Oda Bill, Overseer of Eyesight. Back to the main point, Misumi. Oof. Right, they so set this guy up now, and I should have seen it before, because I'm like, how would anybody know what she looked like within Seii? They don't get any good information. I've been preaching it the whole episode, and then we turn around and I believe that this guy loves Wajima and like he knows what she looks like and all this stuff. Like, that's crazy. So it's this whole play. They're sending basically a backup army to trap them in, or they're trying to draw Wajima in to take this guy to make him a spy, and they're using the same strategy that Sei's using. So they're just trying to make Seii think on every level too, like they're making Yamato.
それは分かりません。分からへんのかい。森山騎失令の征夷基準の進言から流罪までが、龍門辺境将軍や各軍師が何かしらの
Yeah, that's what I think.
もんじゃと仮定します。じゃけどそれなら、わしも事前に話を聞いとかな辻褄が合わん。まさか、わしが
But they didn't tell you so that it made it more believable, because they needed your reaction to be true of pissed off, right? Yeah, they definitely anticipated that you would do that, because they know that no matter what, you give the just true verdict, right? And when you give that just true verdict, they already know what that just true verdict is, right? And that's exile. That he would say that? Is he gonna look over at them? What? Dude, this guy's got so much aura, Kaku. I'm like, what? Mizumi sees him as like a god right now. He's like shining brighter than Saki to him. Clack, clack.
天下にカエルの子は
Many tadpoles under the sun, but only a couple will become frogs, and that's you too.
なるはまれらなり
Lie on firewood and persuade the heavens.
天を諭すべしこれすなわち
Therein lies.
自由を決する鍵となる
So you just need, if you can persuade the heavens. Oh damn, he's like in awe. The animation of this is so cool too. I'm almost like, did he actually give up his horse there?
残すなどよほどミスミを見込んでのこと
Oh no, he actually did get off his horse.
の器かあるいは記載に化けるか私はただこう
That he's gonna become a prodigy?
大和歴60年春
No way, this is so sick.
天下が動き出す
Is that the end of the episode? Oh, that sucks. We didn't get any action this episode. Is there more to this? This was just an in-between episode, but it's what I really love about Nippon Sangoku is it makes you hype, and I've talked about this a lot on my channel, of the animes that I love the most are the calculating ones where you have to have a very strategic outlook on the anime and you have to guess constantly what is to come and to strategize and to think ahead and try to use your brain to figure out where this anime is going to go. And I knew that she was acting. I just didn't know Wajima, by the way. I knew she was acting, right? The fake tears, putting on the show for the poor common people, trying to rally them behind. That's because that's what every dictator does, right? But the Kaku guy breaking it down to us, I was kind of like, oh shit, I thought Wajima was always kind of a good character here, that we were going to team up with her. I was like, is she actually just doing all this in the case of revenge, or is she actually a good character? Because I kind of think right now I still on the fence of like 50-50 of, I think maybe she actually does have some good qualities, but if she was just so good at acting to where all of this is just revenge for her dad, I would kind of be blown away by that, because I do think she will ultimately pair up with Ryuumon and Kaku and Mizumi and try to take down Taria at the end. But wow, there was just so much stuff going on here too, with then how Kaku like deliberately knew what was going to happen in that meeting with the emperor, and then how he also predicted the chief general guy who got exiled into being in love with Wajima because he must really love women or something. He finds like one, he gets infatuated with one, and so then he wants to defect to Seii for this one emperor that he's probably never going to see in his life. And then they knew that Mizumi was also going to give the just verified decision of exile. And now it's almost like, are they going to be like, hey, you have a chance to redeem yourself. You're going to take this small army and we're going to be like, oh my God, we're trapped. And you're going to work your way behind and attack from behind now. Or they're going to try to recruit, like I was talking about, they're going to leak the information from Seii, see this guy's obsessed with Wajima. They're going to recruit him, and they're playing this like Uno reverse card back at Wajima. So I really love this because it makes you think through every strategy, almost like you're out on the battlefield and you're facing both of them, and you're like on both sides, like Seii and Yamato, and you're trying to go back and forth, figuring out like, all right, if I was on Seii side, how does this play with the guy who loves Wajima? How does that play work out? And then you're on the Yamato side, and you're kind of like, okay, how's Wajima really thinking? Do we think she's a person that we can team up with in the future? So I love thinking about all this stuff. Anyway, that was a long rant at the end of this. If you guys have enjoyed the reaction, please like and subscribe. That's how I know you guys are enjoying Nippon Sangoku. And thank you for watching to the end. I'll see you next time. Bye.